Hi, my beautiful artists. I hope you're having a beautiful day. May you continue to have a beautiful day. And remember that can always change instantly for the better. Although it can look like talk is cheap and actions speak louder than words, you also need to understand that your words hold so much value. Your words alone have so much power. And here's the thing. We are in a time right now where words, like I said, can feel cheap. And sometimes the actions are more valuable than the words. Because here's the thing. At some point, people started using their words and their speech so loosely that it's lost its value. And the only reason I say that is because if you think about it, if we were to replace every dollar sign, every type of currency with your speech and your words, how many of you guys would actually be rich? Think about it for a second. Like, if all the type of currency in this world was to change to speech, how many of you guys can solely say, I mean what I say and say what I mean? You gotta ask yourself that. Now, here's the thing. Because your words hold so much value and because your words do hold so much, that is also why so many things have come about till now. For example, lying, propaganda, sarcasm, all these different forms of blurring the speech. And here's the thing. In order for you to really start seeing the truth and start seeing the full value of the speech, you have to start speaking to yourself. You have to start the way that you are talking to yourself. And that's the thing. A lot of us say stuff without fully paying attention to what we're saying. It's kind of like think before you act. It's the same way when it comes to speech. You got to think about what you're going to say before you actually say it, because you don't want to say the wrong thing and you don't want to say something that you're going to regret and not be able to take back. Because again, there's so many different X factors here. There's so many factors involved that can change one word, one thing into something that is probably not what you even meant. However, some things you can take back and some things you just can't take back. And listen, it is human nature. Some things, like I said, you just can't take back. I'm sorry, you just can't. You can try to explain them off. You can try to make someone else understand. However, everyone's different. Every mind is different. It works differently. And also, your speech has a lot to do with how you see yourself, how you perceive yourself, and how much you're willing to evolve within yourself. Because here's the thing. Loving yourself is not the easiest task to do. It takes time. Because we have been molded a certain way, because we have all these circumstances around us, all these X factors, all these different conditionings, loving yourself is by far the hardest challenge at first. And it isn't until you start breaking yourself down, it isn't until you start to realize what the narratives are, that you start to completely understand why things are the way they are, or why certain things could be changed. Because it's all about perspective. And one of the key points to this perspective is learning to understand how you talk to yourself. And I don't mean just how you talk to yourself in the mirror. I'm talking about how you talk to yourself when it comes to your thoughts. Because you are not your thoughts, and your thoughts are not you. They can help you and they can guide you, yes. And you also have to identify these thoughts. You have to identify which thought belongs to what, to start to comprehend each thought. Because each thought is different and each thought is coming from a different point of view and a different emotion sometimes. So with that being said, yes, our speech matters. Our speech is worth so much, and we need to stop letting all these blurry lines make us feel like that's not the case when that is the case. we have to start taking our power back, and different ways of doing that require you to do just exactly what we're doing, getting to know the art of you. So, my beautiful artists, your words do hold a lot of power. Your words are very powerful, and you need to start understanding what that looks like for you. What do words really mean to you? What do they look like for you on a day-to-day basis? And start breaking them down. Honestly, you will get through this like we always do. And I hope you guys have a beautiful, phenomenal rest of your day. And again, that can always change instantly for the better. I love you guys so very much. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.